Here we are on one of the entryways into Westshore Plaza from the west. This is the old Moss Brothers department store. Turned to Macy's, now it's closed. Yep, the writing is on the wall for Westshore Plaza. This used to be the entryway to Macy's. Down at the end was the old Robinsons, which turned into Maison Blanche, which turned into Dillard's before they moved to International Plaza. And then it went to Sears for a few years, and now that's gone and it's just a Halloween store. The mall will be opening in about 15 minutes, so there's really nobody here at this point. It's a Friday morning around just before 11 o'clock. Late May 2025. Here we have the center corridors of the mall. This used to be the entryway to Woolworth's right here, the old 5 and 10. They built this corridor with shops on both sides, and eventually they put a Saks Fifth Avenue at the end of it, added that department store to the mall. Then it became a Dick's Sporting Goods, which eventually moved to International Plaza. But where I'm walking right now used to be Woolworth's. And they had the old, typical 5 and 10 lunch counter with ceiling fans. I really wish we still had that store here. Always smelled like popcorn and cheeseburgers, and it's actually a very pleasant smell. But poor Westshore, over the years, they've put so much money into it, and I think its days were numbered when they built International Plaza, plus just the decline of malls all over the country with online shopping, Amazon, things like that. And JCPenney's at the end, which is due to open in a few minutes. They put an enormous amount of money into additions and parking garages and just reworking the whole mall, and eventually it's just going to be torn down. It's really sad what's happening. You think things are permanent, and then you realize nothing is permanent in this country. Everything is expendable, and everything eventually gets torn down. And the old food court. I think there might be 3 or 4 restaurants still open here. I see a Chick-fil-A in the corner over there. That area used to be Vaccaro's Pizza back in the 80s and 90s. A really fun place to hang out and have a beer and grab a slice. Mom and pop place. Charlie's Philly Steaks. Pizza and Jaihiro Express, I think that's how you pronounce that. Silver Ring sandwiches. Now there's a handful of things. There's an Old Navy over there. Some lady was giving me the eye. I think she was one of the employees of the mall. Anyway, that's Westshore Plaza, May 2025. Just sad that everything has to be torn down at some point. Yep, there it is, the old entrance to what was once Woolworths. This is the entryway I used to come in all the time to the mall. See that parking garage over there? None of that was here back in the day. I think this mall opened in the early 60s. It was the first mall in Tampa. I've been here 30 years and JCPenney's been here that whole time. Actually, I've been here about 35 years. And my math is awful, actually. Closer to 40, I think. I got here in 81. It's actually been over 40 years since I've been here. This mall's been here and JCPenney the whole time. I'm thinking how long I've been in my house, but I've lived in other residences when I first moved to Tampa for about 10 years before I ever bought my house. That Publix across the street is brand new, as in the last few years. And now I'm looking southward. That old Firestone was here in 81, as I remember it. And this old south parking lot of JCPenney's was here for years, where I used to park to come to the mall. And now we're on the southernmost end of the mall. All this will be history soon. Anyway, appreciate you tuning in to Backyard Florida. Hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you in the next one.